distinguished judges, and all of the fellow participants. And also, good afternoon to every members in this room. Everyone, I have a mental issue. And you may not know that someone who's sitting beside you also have the same mental issue. And that mental issue is the mental issues that we may not realize, but it affects us very adversely. Are you guys curious on what it is? Because that mental issue is social networking sites, addictions on teenagers. As we can see, teenagers are becoming more and more addicted every day. Why? Let's call our two presenters who's going to talk about this issue. Our first presenter is going to be Bianca. And the second presenter is going to be Schwab. And I'm Vicky, as the moderator. And we are Team Jakarta. Alright, since the time is money, let's call Bianca, who's going to talk about social networking sites and addictions on teenagers. Alright, Bianca, hit the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have had enough. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to talk anymore through a screen, because this becomes a subconscious addiction to me, you, and each and every one of us. The addiction that teenagers get to social networking media is a serious topic, and it affects our youth adversely. Ladies and gentlemen, while it is true that social networking media has many benefits, which includes letting us have communication with people who we don't know and who we have similar personalities to, similar activities, job interests, and also just real-life connections. However, you must realize that there are some drawbacks to social networking media. So you cannot jump to the gun and think that everything is good. Why social networking media is addictive to teenagers? It is simple, ladies and gentlemen. Social networking medias are tailor-made to be addictive. It actually satisfies the teenager's innate nature to be curious and also search for self-recognition. Through social networking media, teenagers would get these two things. An example of a social media that endorses hedonistic values, which is not good for our youth, is Instagram. You should know that in Instagram, teenagers post pictures that includes fancy cars, beautiful big houses, crazy vacations, and in the end, that becomes the standards that us teenagers want to go for. We try to find more followers. What can we do to get more followers? What can we do to get more likes? That becomes our standard. And in the end, it affects us because we forget our main role as teenagers. Our main role as teenagers is to get better academic performance and also to help our community around us. So, ladies and gentlemen, why the title is Social Networking or Anti-Social Networking is because once teenagers get addicted to the social networking media, they become antisocial. You might not see eye to eye with me on this opinion, but let's dig deeper to the definition of antisocial. So, according to the Oxford Dictionary, antisocial people are people who do not want to be accommodated by others or who do not want to socialize with the people around them. Why I'm saying this is because this becomes a serious problem in our society. Our teenagers are become antisocial. We need to fix this problem because we are the youth. You agree this is a problem, am I correct? Yes. Do we want to find the solution? Well, Vicky, can you please guide us through?
Alright, Bianca, thank you so much. Please give her an applause. As we can see, Bianca has told us so many new things that we doesn't know. It actually affects us adversely. But now, we want to find out what is the solution. And the solutions is easy. Let's call Shock, who's going to talk about the solutions from this problem.
Thank you, Vicky. I'm going to give you all of you guys an example of antisocial. As you can see in this picture, well, it is us. Instead of sitting together and having a nice meal and talking to each other, we rather sit right in front of each other playing at our phone. You guys see that a lot these days? I see them even now. A lot of people, rather than talking to each other, are playing at their phones. But this is the problem that is really big in youth, but we don't even realize it. As you can see, Facebooks, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Pinterest, those are social media. The purpose of them are just to make us more social, to socialize us to people far away. The solution for this is actually really simple, and we three agree to the solution. Change and adapt. First, we need to change the trend. You guys see the trend out there, like outgoing and Instagram. That's a bad trend, a bad influence that gives bad hedonistic values, but we actually follow them. You can see she gets 1 million followers. You can see she has more than thousands of likes. People actually support this kind of things. You know what? Helsinki University, helbus.com. That is a university in Finland. You know what? According to all of their students, Twitter is the #1 social media used for their education. Why can't we change the trend to make it more educational and useful for us? Like what my fellow friend have already mentioned, that education and academic performance is our main purpose as teenagers for better career life. Now guys, look at this picture. Maybe some of you, it's called the Common Biscuit. As you can see, there's the mother, there's the 2 sons, but where's the father? Maybe he's playing his phone, maybe he's in social media, rather than spending time with his family, eating breakfast. You guys should understand, rather than looking down at your screen, you should realize that there are many people out there that we could have fun with, like them. Adapt. We have to adapt to the situation. Second of all, adaptation is really important to us. Why? We know that this is a problem, don't we? We know this is a problem, right? We have to adapt to it then. We can't let ourselves fall into this urgent problem. We need to adapt. We have to let everybody know, hey, that's bad. We have to adapt. Come with me and adapt. You have to help each other out. I see many people in this room. The educators, the young generation, the educators, the teachers should help each other out and adapt to this urgent problem. And the third one is, we always have to be smart. You guys want to know why? Vicky, can you help that us?
Alright, thank you so much. That's a really interesting fact. Let's give him an applause. As we can see, social media is not always a bad thing that we're trying to say. Social media is a good thing too. So social media is like a yin and yang. There's a white and a black. The white is good and the black is bad. And the good thing is, we can use social media to interact with people in long range or short range. And it also can help us on education system. But the bad stuff is, the black is, when we got addicted. It can consume our life and it can destroy our life for just one single social media. So that's why we have to be smart and we have to be slowly and try to be, and we have to be smart. And the way of being smart is
S for sociable,
M for management,
A for acknowledge,
R for rational,
and T for thoughtful.
That's why being smart is the key. Thank you very much.